Jared Cannon gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Jared Cannon.
Oh yeah, I forgot. The last time I pitched, I wasn't a closer anymore, right?
Stepping into the box, Zach Collins. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
It's been like a couple weeks
in the
since I
batting order
last
here
played,
as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter.
I haven't
It's
played
ball
anything on
one.
PS4.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And he will not have time to recover it short. That's an infield single. Standing in now, Kyle Garner, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
I did see that
is a reliever known
2K20
for
is free,
forcing contact.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody
Dude,
out.
that wasn't
Or
close.
like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
Tyler Freeman will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. 0-1 the count. And now a pitch on the way. Oh, and he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Wheel moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Hopped up. Campusano has a play. Oh, and this drops in the infield.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Pitch inside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Liner towards second. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw to third. Throw won't get him. Throw comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only 1 out. Daniel Shearer will come on now and run it. 5-1 the final total in today's game. Colorado used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to the win. Jairo Diaz claims the win. Jared Cannon enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 24, Jared Cannon.
And that brings up Scott Schebler. He reached
Oh, this
on
is
an
the
error
one player I
and
didn't
later
want to face
scored
after
his
looking at
last
those
time
stats.
out. No balls and a
This is
strike
not
to
the guy I
count.
want to face.
The
He's gonna be good
0-1
against me.
delivery. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Count still at 1-2. And the pitch. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound.
He's gonna make it.
And no chance on the throw, so a great effort, but that'll be scored a base hit. From the belt, the pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first baseline. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
Kramer is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And next up will be Franklin Barreto. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. 1-0 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Hey, get your pitch up there and do something with it. Let's go.
Hit on the ground to third. Machado has it to second for one. On to first. It's a double play as their woes.
I'm not gonna. Oop. Dang, it took me out. Oh. Stupid. We've still won.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. San Diego used a 3-run ninth to help propel them to the win. Shane Carl claims the win out of the pen his first.
Got 11 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base.
Jared Cannon gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. Alex Jackson is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the seventh. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. Rolled slowly to first. Scooped up. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in, Dansby Swanson. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Oh, beautiful dive. How about that? Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. No balls and 1 strike.
A lot of righties.
0-1 delivery. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Smith will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. 1 away for the Braves here in inning number 8, and that brings up the third baseman Rafael Devers. Fielded cleanly, and that's the second out. Stepping in for the Braves, Hoyt Bulger. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning. Settling in now, Francisco Mejia. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings. The guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2.
Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. And on your screen,
not very good right
really
now.
helped guide his team to victory today.
Multi-hit.
Your attention,
Jared
please.
Cannon takes over to
Now
start the
pitching for
6th
the
inning on the mound.
Number 24.
Into the box,
Jared
Jalen Davis. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. The 0-1.
1-1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. And in steps Scott Kingery. He was a double play victim last time around. Right fielder coming on. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. Pitch popped up.
Got it.
Lopez is there, 2 down. Into the box now, Cody Hosey. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 1-0 the count.
Hosey.
That evens it up 1-1. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. Kramer moving to his left, and that retires the side. A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. The Giants led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Tyler Beede takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Jared Cannon takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
For the Padres. Number 24. Jared.
All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder Scott Kingery.
Leading off for San Francisco.
I'm set with the 0-1.
Scott.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
He brings it in standing inside the coach's box for out number 1.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6.
Made him look silly with that one.
Fouled away.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Again, he sends it out of play.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that two-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Cody Hosey sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Here it comes on 0-2. 5 runs on only 4 hits and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. 5-2 the final score tonight. The San Francisco Giants took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Taijuan Walker earns his first win of the season.
5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Your attention,
Jared
please.
Cannon takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 24.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and now it'll be the catcher, Joey Bart. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. And he fouls this one off. He'll try again. 1-2.
Ball, that's out.
Hey, we got no one.
curveball got him swinging for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Cody Hosey comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Slider finds the zone for a strike. Grounded back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
Boy, that's a crazy at bat right there. Takes two pitches, two quality pitches, then gets a third one, and he hits a bullet for a single.
I can't tell you how good that feels as a former hitter right there. 0-2, you're pretty much dead to rights, and he comes through with a big knock.
And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Cannon. Elf out there, and there's two down. Now at the plate, Phil Ishii comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Giants leave one as they.
All right.
5-2 the final today. San Francisco took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end.
Kind of upset they lost the closer's opportunity. I always thought I was doing pretty good as closer. Guess we have to work our way back to that opportunity. To pitch well. I haven't pitched that well this season. What are we looking at? 3.86 ERA, so we're getting better. What was I? Dang. Oh, 21 and 2/3. Oh, that's the Rockies. That's where I just got trashed earlier this season already. Or earlier this video, I should say.
Jared
Is it in
Cannon will
Colorado,
take the
though?
ball
No,
now
it's
as
not.
the new
Okay.
pitcher.
As long as we're not in Colorado, I should be fine. We're in San Diego. So we're fine.
Coming to the plate now,
Sure.
Zach Collins. Runner in scoring position with two gone. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1, here's the pitch. Now a fastball
one
gets
out. I
the
didn't
upper
even pay
part of the
attention
zone
to
for
the
strike two.
Situation I was
You
in.
rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Got him swinging, and that will end the
Tell me I'm only
inning.
going to have to face one batter. Oh,
So
no.
it's 2 runs.
Yep. God dang it. Will I get the win? Was that in the 6th inning or the 5th? I might get
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. San Diego led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Cal Quantrill gets the win on the mound, his first of the year.
Seth Beer.
Jared Cannon is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half
Hey,
of
look
the
at my
8th.
batting average against lefties. Oops. I can only do that against
Inning
righties,
number
I'd be
8 set to go, and that'll
good.
give way to the third baseman, Tristan Casas. 0-1 the count.
The third baseman.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Ooh,
This
that
is
was a
pulled
hanger.
into right.
Ooh, right to him, though.
But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Now batting.
Drilled right back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Well, there's no denying he was all over that fastball. That's what we like to refer to as a little bit of an ambush. 0-0 heater gets turned around.
Now batting.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
And they'll have runners
That
at
was
the
unlucky
corners
there.
following the
That was
1-out
actually a
single.
really good pitch. Just
Digging in now, Austin
He got enough
Bosar.
of it.
He's got runners at the
Blip
corners
it.
here with only 1 gun. Fouled off. 0-1 pitch on its way.
No, that's down.
Great take, up, boy. Hey, let's go right here.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1 and 2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He's looking for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Need you right now. Make
Runners
sure
are
you're
at the
not scoring.
corners with 1 man out. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the
throw the
go-ahead
bat.
run stays at third with 2 gone now. Eric Gonzalez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Line toward the alley in left center.
Get over his head.
Round it.
And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the 1 run will be allowed to score. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Seth Beer. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
ooh.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
And it's fouled away. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with
Number
that, the
80.
side is retired.
Another loss for me.
And
Oh,
that
my God.
1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Diamondbacks came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure
Sucks
the
having a
victory.
closer because you just, I don't know, it just
First
doesn't
for
feel
the
the
victorious
same.
Diamondbacks. 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on. Your
Jared
attention, please.
Cannon gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
I gotta pitch better against righties.
Jared Cannon.
Last half of the
That's the
7th
majority
here,
of who I
and
face.
stepping in is the veteran shortstop,
the
Eric
7th?
Gonzalez.
All right, I can't
No
get a
balls
loss in
and
this
1
outing.
strike.
Already losing.
In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Hey, come on now.
And here's a
swing,
curveball looked
okay.
at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Alex Young. He's
Why
been
is the
great on the
pitcher hitting
mound,
him?
so
Hello?
we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's
Well, I guess he's
throwing the
got a
ball
shutout.
as
I
well
guess
as he
that would be
has,
why,
it kind of
probably.
forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the
Hey,
entire
strikeout,
game.
strikeout to me.
So he ran the fastball by him for
So I
the
wonder-
punch-out.
I know
Alex
that this
Young
upcoming
becomes
MLB
route
season here,
number 2 this inning.
not so
Swing,
bad.
high drive,
He's gonna
left
have
field
universal
and
DH.
deep. And
Ah.
it's gone.
Man, oh man, I
You could
suck.
see he just made a mistake. He
That's
was
it right on the
cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked appearance out of the bullpen.
Throw in time, and the side is retired.
ERA sucks. Well, I'm not staying in the game. Wow.
A 1-run
yeah.
finish, 4-3, the final tally today. San Diego
I gotta win
came
for
through
that.
late, taking the lead in the 8th.
We'll take it. We don't get a lot of wins, so. I think I have like 4 or 5 losses in the season already. Let's see. We'll take a look at it while we're in the menus before we forget. I just want to see what my record is. That was a win, but I've got losses for sure. My stats. Stats. Three and 3. Okay, that's not. But look at my ERA. 4.41. Rough go of it, I guess. The Cubs. Here we go. Is it added regularly? 12 and 9. We're actually having a. I mean, 12 and 9 to start off the season is not bad. Have I pitched against the Cubs? I have. I've never given up a run against the Cubs. Wow, look at that roster. Franmil Reyes, Hunter Dozier, Trevor Story, Jonathan Villar. Wow. I see Rizzo's still on the team now.
Jared Cannon enters to do the pitching in the
We're at
bottom of the
Wrigley. Here we go.
sixth.
Look at that Ivy.
Number 24, Jared Cannon.
Bottom of the sixth inning now, and next it'll be the outfielder, Brent Rooker.
Leading
He's
off
set.
for
Here
the
it comes.
Cubs.
Inside, ball one.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
2-1 the count. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2.
Oh my gosh.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Victor.
So striding forward now, Victor Caratini.
Victor.
And a curveball in for a strike.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be
Ooh,
careful
that's-
with that curveball.
All right,
That's
we got
coming
lucky there.
across
That
and
wasn't where I
catching a
wanted that
lot of
pitch.
plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
First offering on its
The
way.
first baseman, number
And he just
44,
misses inside with the fastball there.
Rizzo.
A bouncer up the middle. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired.
I might get a win. Never mind. I was in line for a win. Because we got runs after I
Several
pitched.
good offensive performances in this one,
boy.
but none better than
2
the one
home runs,
turned
5
in by
RBIs
the
for
guy
Story.
you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he
Here now
blasted
is
a
the
couple of
final
balls
line.
over
Runs
the
per
wall
nine.
in this one.
Victorious
Really put the
Chicago
guys
Cubs.
on his back
8 runs
and
on
carried him to
12
the
hits.
victory.
No errors. They left 8 men on base. Ladies and gentlemen,
Jared Cannon enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with one out in the inning.
4,
John Torres will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
John Torres.
Breaking ball called just a bit low, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Come on now, get us a 2-ball right here. That's
Popped up.
That's up.
Machado over to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jonathan Villar. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
Hey, let her rip one
Nothing
time.
in 2 count, and the pitch.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Hunter Dozier digging in now, and at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
And he takes strike
Didn't
3
even swing.
called on the
Let's go.
fastball, 1 gone.
Oh boy.
So in now for Chicago, Trevor Story. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. No balls and a strike to count. Comes set and the 0-1.
That was not a good slider.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
One away. One away.
And he fouls
Not a
this
great
one
fastball
off.
either, but
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely
I thought it
late
was
on that
one.
pitch after
I can't read my
seeing a
catcher half the
previous
time.
off-speed
Sometimes I do,
pitch.
sometimes I don't.
Still
Trying
1
to
and
follow
2
what he
as he
wants me to
fouls
do
it
here.
away.
Oh, that's a 2.
Now here it comes. Skied into
well, I got
straightaway
lucky.
right.
Okay.
Right fielder is on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes.
Hitting
And they're down to their
185.
final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then
I hate how some of these pitches are like
2-0 now.
so hard to throw strikes.
This is foul
My control
right
with them
side.
is so bad.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
2 out, nobody on. And a fastball
blew it right
swung
by
on
him.
and missed, and the side is retired. Pretty painless.
Well, that's gonna be the end of my outing. They don't let me hit ever, so
4-0 the score tonight. The Friars jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.